And here we go. No, yes, no. Here we go right now. Rolling down the hill. Hooked up. On track. We are rolling. Jumping on the tracks. People are jumping off the tracks. Here, there, everywhere. Where are we going? Nobody knows. Where are we going to stop? Who knows? Had a fast day. Interesting Saturday. Had a good show this morning. I hear voices in my background. There we are. Had a good this morning. Had Alan on my show. Thanked him a lot. He's always a interesting person to have on my show. He's getting ready to go back to the Philippines pretty soon. His second time. It ought to be pretty fun. It's always funner the second time around. The first time you don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going around now, what's going to happen on the next corner, around the next corner. So it's kind of like a hit and miss. You know, you hope things are going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You wish it's going to be a good time. So it's a whole bunch of uncertainties. But the second time around, you're more comfortable with your surroundings. Hopefully, you're with the same girl. you never know. But yeah, hopefully you're with the same person. Yeah, and he's all motivated and ready to go. But they look like they've been having some pretty crappy weather lately. So hopefully they're gonna have something good happening weather wise. And it ought to be pretty good. Yeah, not much going on. Aloe sounds kind of happy, motivated. Hey, Ken. Good evening to you too, brother. I'm trying to keep a close eye on the weather on the coastline, seeing where it's going to go, how far it's going to come inland, because we're the next state over. So we're going to see what's happening. Hey, Ken, Chicken Choker, what's happening, you guys? Yeah, the weather is very unpredictable, kind of like a lady. Always got to keep an eye out. Not sure where it's going or what's going to happen. So you're always on guard. Kind of like standing at attention all the time. Not all the time, but you just got to keep your guard up. Especially when the weather is so unpredictable. That's why I always say I carry that bag with me all the time, even if it's going to be a short trip. Just because, when you're out walking around, You could have an instant downpour. You just never know how fast the weather is going to change, and you don't want to walk around with a wet shirt. I mean, it's just you don't feel that nice. Kind of like a grab bag. You just open up your bag, grab a clean shirt, put it on. Oh hell! Can you have a wrench? You want to have the power, huh? Oh heck! You know, you give out the wrench, and too many people is gonna have the power, and it's just you're just gonna start. You're just gonna having a feud back and forth, putting everybody out on timeout. People calling me up, Kevin. He's doing this to me. What did I do wrong? Why did I get put on timeout? Hey, be a good boy, and you ain't gonna be put on timeout. Try not to be an a-hole, huh? I said try. Sometimes sometimes it's not easy to keep your composure when you're put in the spot. But yeah, sometimes you got to watch what you say, who you're saying it to. I figured Frank should learn that by now. On who you're saying it to, what you're saying, when you're saying it, what manner you're saying it to. I'm not preaching. I'm just suggesting that don't go overboard with what you're saying it to, who you're saying it with, people, because people could get rubbed the wrong way, and well, evidently people are already angry with what words are being said. So you always got to be careful what you're saying, who you're saying it to. Even though it might sound funny to some people, other people it could take offense to. So you don't know. I listened to Riff Raff Radio after my show, of course. That was nice that they started late and I started early, and I called up Alan over in Australia and asked if he wanted to hop on, and he joined me on my show, and I got off my show right when Riff Raff Radio was already started. So that worked out good for the both of us. Looked like Popeye was on a show, and good old Aloe Aloe was co-hosting. Aloe had a lot to say, and it looked like Aloe wasn't throwing any punches. kind of like the of old days. I don't know if they're gonna keep that show up. Don't know. Maybe put that Riff Raff Radio video on ice for a little while. I don't know. But yeah, Al was a little bit heated up. Take some high blood pressure pills. Don't want to get worked up too much, Aloe. But yeah. You know, I didn't know what dachshund meant, until somebody accused me for dachshund, and I didn't know what the hell dachshund meant until and then somebody who Dick Insider said, I don't think Kevin knows what the word means. I never even heard of dachshund before until I got accused for it. And I go, shit, I'd never even heard of the word before. Never even heard of the word before. I mean, I lived in the Philippines for 13 years. After that, I lived in Alaska, and I've been in secluded, deep up in the Arctic Circle working. I never even hell. I have been a little bit secluded life, a little bit, so don't really know what those some of those words meant. But yeah, dachshund's not fun. It's not funny to get that information's put out, even if it's wrong information. It's still not funny. It is sensitive information. Oh, Ken, I was nothing but a hate. Yeah. It's a popular show, and a lot of people. It's a drama show. I guess hate points in that direction, or unlikeliness. We got Danny in the house, new retiree, just moved back to the Philippines. He's not a newbie. He's just a new retiree. Him and his lovely wife. Come on, Danny, what's wrong with you? Well, I know you know where I'm at, but I mean, because Danny's a professional plumber, and we had some pipes that froze, and I needed some expertise advice, and he gave it to me, and now he's saying that he knows where I'm at. Well, yeah. If you want to come on over and do some pipery, if you want to clean my pipes, haven't had nobody clean my pipes for a long time, Danny. Oh shit. You understand, I think. Oh hell. I can feel some little pressure coming in. I'm not sure if it's from on the East Coast, but hey, Gogo, I missed you this afternoon. Figured you would have been around earlier. My buddy Ed is back in the Philippines. Caught a couple of his shows. He's talking about doing some giveaways and things. stuff like that. He when he was here, when he lived, his parents live upstate Kentucky, and I live here in southern part of Kentucky. Um, we talk online, offline sometimes, and I asked him if I could use his Kentucky Fried Chicken picture. And earlier, somebody complained, "Go, Kevin, how'd you get that picture?" You stole his picture. It's, uh, there's always somebody walking around with a towel, crying and wiping his eyes, pointing the finger. There's boo-hoo this and boo-hoo that, cry here and cry there. I don't know. Even though I'm blocked from Riff Raff Radio, and I'm blocked from a couple other people's channel, but I don't block them. But evidently, I'm blocked. I don't know. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Oh, Gogo, how come I never give you a wrench? You want to know why? Oh, hell. Could you imagine that? Me giving Gogo a wrench? Freddie. I missed you this morning when I had my show. I figured you would have popped up and graced us with your presence. But you popped up now and graced us with your presence. I appreciate that. Freddie's in the house. He's been a long time supporter. He's gonna get up, get going, ready to get busy, going to Philippines. He got a long-term relationship, so he's gonna go over there and walk around barefoot on the sand. Peter's looking pretty healthy. Everybody knows I'm a flag waver, Peter. I'm not an instigator. I said a flag waver. Just because Peter brings finesse to the party. Just like he says, the best there is, the best. It's hard for me to say it with a straight face. You know what he is. Oh, shoot. Bama and Jay had a party the other day. That's what I wanted. That's what popped into my mind the other I seen. Yeah. Matter of fact, they had a little like a buffet. Little bit of this and a little bit of that over there. It looked like Looked like Jay was feeling well. I'm glad to see he's up, up, up and about. He's feeling his oats again. Yeah, Jay, maybe you gotta take a rest once in a while. Take a nap. Eat some solid food a little bit. Don't have a red horse breakfast and lunch and dinner. But I'm I haven't been there for 4 years, so. But I still remember what red horse tastes like. Tastes wonderful. What is this? M&J showed their chicks' boobs. Really? Damn. And I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that show completely. I I don't sit here 24/7. So I missed a lot of things sometimes. So hopefully it's still up that I could go back and watch. See what I missed. Yeah, hell, they can have a good time, have a good party, make sure the girls are all legal, of course. I mean, before they go through your door, make sure they have an ID and flash it, make sure you know their age before they come in. Just to make things even, like an even playing ground for nobody will call the cops saying, "Hey, there's young girls here and these nasty Americans and Europeans are taking advantage of our local," instead of the local taking advantage of the foreigner. You don't want the foreigner taking advantage of the local. You don't want nobody taking advantage of, period. That's not funny and it's not cute. When you think you're pulling something over on somebody, that's not good. That's pretty messed up when you take advantage of somebody's kindness or weakness or stupidity in this. Yeah. And somebody said something about Popeye not being in the Philippines for 20 blank years. And somebody said that he has nothing to say about the Philippines because he haven't been there for a long time. No, but he has a lot of experience in Asia and in the Philippines, and you can't deny him that. Okay. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just saying he does get experience. I said that earlier in my show. So he does have experience of that day and era. Um the Philippines is not going to change much, but the landscape has changed because the buildings and everything has changed. But um, you know, people come and go and everything. But yeah, Popeye, he does have a voice. I get a voice. My friend Alan, my compadre, he has a voice. I get a voice. I mean, I've been there for a long time. Nothing. I'm not an expert. I never ever said I was an expert. I just been there for a long time. But I survived the Philippines. That's what I did. Um, but Jay got a voice. Both Jay, Dr. Mike gets a voice. Santai 7 got a voice, so, even my Philippine Bounds, he got a voice. What's that? John Doe got a voice, okay? Everybody gets a voice if you've been to a place. Now, John Doe even got a voice about Ireland. He's been there. So, I mean, even if you've been there as a tourist, as a long-time visitor, long-time tourist, everybody's going to have a voice. So it doesn't really matter how long the person's been there, as long as they have something to say and they can back up what they said. Hello, Endai. How are you? We welcome you to our show. Right to you. But yeah, again, everybody's going to have their own voice, if you like it or not. Except if you've never been there and you're just Googling and trying to make it look like that you've been there, then that's wrong, and nobody ever should try to do that. But if I've been to the Philippines for a long time, and I've been there for back and forth and stuff. So yeah, I got a good voice. Dave even has a voice somewhere or another. Aloe gets a voice. He even gets a voice about Switzerland. So yeah, take it or leave it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sticking up for Popeye. I'm just saying he does have a voice. So see that I have a little compassion, a little flicker in my broken heart. Oh hell. But you shouldn't. I'm not bashing. I'm just, you just gotta, once in a while, throw up the flag. Don't get a white flag. Wouldn't that be a bitch? You throw up a pink flag. Shit. Yeah, heck. If throw up a checker flag. Oh hell. But a white flag, and above Bammer and Jay, what they said about them, about Jay apologizing and all this stuff, and Popeye says he has influence with Dave and the hierarchy up people. Maybe he does, maybe he don't. I don't know. But don't do it if you don't mean it. I got nothing to apologize about, so you never see me apologizing. But again, coconut, Captain Coconut. Want a happy ending? Guess maybe you could move to Switzerland. Isn't Switzerland like a neutral country? The land of butterflies and unicorns and what is that? Rainbows. How's that for a happy ending? You know, Captain Coconut, we all like to have a happy ending. And then we wake up, look in the mirror, shake our shake our head. We walk funny early in the morning time. Walk funny to the bathroom. you know, if you're young, you don't walk funny, but when you get older, you start walking funny, and you understand what I'm saying. My computer is buffering. I'm not sure if it's we're having problems with the atmosphere. Like so, we're gonna be having some problems with the weather pretty soon. Real soon, we're gonna be having problems with the weather. I'll guarantee that probably by Sunday night we're gonna get some rainfall from the typhoon over on the East Coast. There's a celebrity. How you doing, young lady? Here we go. Everybody's a celebrity on my show. What am I talking about? There we are. Don't we all don't we all wish? She has she has a very nice YouTube channel. You guys got time? Go check her out. Her channel. I find it very entertaining, even though she don't speak English very often. But that's okay. I try to piece together what I know. Yeah, hell. Try hard. Whatever you can do, you can do. If you can't, you can't. But always try to make what you can. Have a good time. Don't don't sweat the little stuff. If you sweat the little stuff, you're gonna be bashing your head against the wall. Just live life the best as you way you can. Tomorrow is Sunday. Gotta shave tonight. Take a shower and shave. Get ready for church. Ask for forgiveness for all of my wayward friends. I'll pray for myself twice. Hmm. Pray for my daughters. Yeah, nothing wrong about praying. Prayer goes a long prayer goes a long ways when you have faith. If you don't have faith, then it's like believing in unicorns. It's like a fairy tale. But if you got faith, faith. What do they say? Faith can move mountains. I don't want to sound like Peter, but because Peter he can quote things. I'm not going to quote nothing because I can't. Hey, BK. BK is from Belgium. He hasn't sent me no chocolate yet, but or or waffles, but that's okay. One day, right? One day. Yeah. Thanks, Ken. Ken agrees with me. Ken, you got a brother, right? Down in Florida. How's the weather down there? Because Ken is upstate New York. Last summer, what was it? Last summer that you went to Florida? He texted me and showed me a picture of myself on his iPad. Appreciate him watching my show on his pad. Just don't say you had nothing else better to do. Oh hell. Hell's bells, right? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Just live life the best way you can. Don't cheat nobody. Don't hurt nobody. Yeah. Well, I just told everybody that, Ken. If you don't have faith, you don't have nothing. Exactly what I said. Like I said, if you have a little bit of faith, you can do a lot of things. Keep the faith. Who said that? Who sung that song? Bon Jovi. If Bon Jovi has the faith, can keep the faith, I guess I could keep the faith also. Oh hell, yeah. Like I said, one day I'll go back to the Philippines. Maybe sooner than everybody thinks. Mm-mm. Uh, I lived how Davao for you? I lived in the Philippines for uh, 13 years in Iloilo. Around 10 years in Iloilo, 3 years in Bacolod. Some vacations over in Gimeris Island. The weather here is too hot. We we have the same weather outside, I think, right now. But I think we're getting a little bit cooler now. Our weather we had 95 degrees. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah, I just remember. Yeah, but see, right now it's like rainy season. Over in Iloilo, but not as bad rainy season as in Manila. Rainman, you made it back, brother. Glad you came back to the show on time a little bit. What time is it? Yeah, we got I got another 30 minutes. Glad you came back, bro. ¿Cómo está? 555. What's happening? 55. Triple five. Quadruple, huh? Really, Iloilo is a wonderful place. My kids, they live over by Anilao, over in the town of Anilao. That's around 3 hours bus ride, 2 hour cab fare. Cab, if you take a taxi, it's 2 hours. But if you take a bus, it's around 3 hour bus ride. But something funny. If you take a cab fare, take a cab from the bus terminal in the Iloilo. You take the bus terminal. You take a taxi there, and it costs 500 pesos. I mean, that's only $10. That's not bad. But he won't go up the hill. He won't go up the mountainside because he'll charge you another 200 peso if you. Sometimes it's worth paying the extra because we got a whole bunch of food and stuff that we got boxes that we got to take up the mountain. So if we got the a vehicle, then it's kind of nice. But sometimes the cab can't make it, so we need usually like a van to go up the mountain. So usually you have to take a dang motorcycle up the mountain. That's kind of crappy because they got to take a whole bag of rice, 50 kilo bag of rice, and the motorcycle only take one bag. He won't take nothing else. It's okay. You gotta live the experience, man. Living, because I mean, like I said, I live in the city. Living in the city is nice, but when you go back in the Providence, that's a whole different can of worms you're gonna open up. Mexican Joe, how you doing, Big Mike? Oh, oh, Bam is wow. Hey! Don't use my name. Oh heck! Sometimes you gotta wake up and regroup. Sometimes you gotta stop what you're doing and do a about face. You don't want to have a rude awakening. I'm glad somebody helped Jay when he wasn't feeling good. I'm glad somebody was around. Don't listen to Al. He didn't mean about Jay, not about him not feeling that well. Alo's kind of cold-hearted sometimes. He's a ruthless individual. I like him, but he can be ruthless at times. He's a cutthroat. Again, he stuck up for me when nobody else did. So I'm kind of loyal to him just because when I needed somebody, he was there for me. And nobody else was that give a damn about me. So I gotta stick up for Aloe, even when he's an a-hole. Oh, ha! That was funny, Rainman. You said that the same time as I said that about him being an a-hole. Young Wiz, thank you for coming. Always a pleasure going on your show. I love watching you go live. You guys go check out her show. She has a real good YouTube channel. Everybody go check out everybody's different YouTube channels and subscribe to everybody's shows. Give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment. It's always appreciated. Fellow YouTubers, fellow brothers and sisters of the Philippines. My kids are Filipinos, so I mean they Filipinos. I can say that we're related by blood because my kids are related. See, that's what I gotta say about that. Same with my kids in Alaska's American Native, and so I could say about a Native American also. So I got a soft spot, even though I was almost killed by a Filipino, I was almost killed, but still that was only one person, and I'm not holding the whole country accountable for what he did. So yeah, and even though he was a family member, still, Philippines is a wonderful place, and I would never trade my experiences for one. I want to say a bad word, but one mishap. How's that for being nice? Oh, I know. Um, Roger Miller, you have kids. A lot of us have kids that are Filipino. A lot of you guys are married. Some of you aren't married. I had two relationships when I was in the Philippines. I mean, I'm talking about long-term relationships. I got two kids from two different women, but still, you know, they were both pretty long-term relationships. So having a relationship was wrong, but having my kid, that was good because he was my kid. And he went back to heaven. So he's in a better place anyway right now. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just doing a little recap. Al was saying he's gonna go back. He's in Singapore. He's gonna go back to his mother country. Don't know if it's the mother country or the fatherland. I guess the mother country is the Philippines, and the fatherland is over in Europe. Maybe you could call it that, huh? But yeah, don't go around kicking sand in people's faces. When you kick sand in people's face, or when you smear their name, sometimes there's a recoil, a backlash from that. Anyway, you guys, I wish everybody good luck. Popeye, if you go out, when you go out to dinner with your lovely family, with your lovely kids, and if you if you're eating and you get something lodged in your throat, and somebody you're cough, you're choking, and somebody says help the guy, and if you see a big burly guy running towards you, he's going to give you the Heimlich maneuver. It could be me going to give you the Heimlich. So and then when the head chef tells me to go back in the kitchen, finish washing dishes, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm an employee of the restaurant. Oh shit! But I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help out. So don't be laughing and acting like you're choking, because I might have to run out there and give you the Heimlich. Who is this crazy guy squeezing this guy to death? Oh, that was just a joke. I seen that in an old comic years and years ago. I think it was in an old Hustler magazine comic. So this man choking, and this man come in the dishwasher, come running out, and he squeezed this guy so hard it showed the food coming out of his throat, and it also showed the skeleton leaving his body, because he squeezed so hard. The skeleton came out, the food came out, and just the flesh looked like jelly that he was holding. And then the cook told him to go back and finish washing the dishes. Oh, that just because Popeye was saying that he was going to go to a nice white shirt and tie dinner. Sound kind of nice. Maybe Red Lobster. I like Red Lobster. Benihana. I don't know, just trying to. Oh, he was saying some kind of steakhouse. I didn't recognize the steakhouse, but Benihana is a nice place to go to. We have two in Anchorage. Anyway, shit. Everybody, you all be safe. Have a good night. God bless. You guys have a good Sunday. Thanks for visiting the BullPen. Yeah, you all remember that this is just entertainment. It's not real. You're probably never gonna meet anybody. Well, I do. I meet people one way or another. I have some kind of relationship. Mikey 550. Other people that I have offline acquaintances with. But yeah, everything's this is entertainment. My my show is documented as entertainment. Let's all have a good time. But when you're not having fun doing this no more, and when you start taking offense, and everything you do is offensive, I mean, what people think is offensive, yeah, you should look for something else to do, or go to somebody else's channel. But this is supposed to be for fun, relaxation, something to sit down and relax. And this is my rampage. This is my riff. This is my, what do you call it? My chit chat for a little bit. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you all on Monday. God bless.